It's Madden NFL 23. And up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey. He had no picks a week ago, but plenty of stops. 9 of them to be exact. It's the Dolphins and the Vikings, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now, Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw again on second down. Tua finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw, Cousins. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces, because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run here with Mostert, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tua. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st down catch there by Jalen Waddle. What a promising debut for the 6th overall pick in the 2021 draft. Led all rookies with 104 receptions, mainly catching passes from his college teammate, Tua Tagovailoa.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the running game with Mostert. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 72 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
From the 29, Tua hits his target to tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Tua now on 1st down. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. A handoff running left is Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that
touchdown! Robbie Anderson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. To throw is Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Well, the Vikings hit 2-3 here to begin the new season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, that was a show of support to even allow him to attempt to make that kick. And you know if he did, that would tie the NFL record. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal, but a little bit short. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Found his target. It's Anderson.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Tua in the Dolphins offense getting ready to take over once again. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. From the 22, Tua. And he wisely will throw that one away. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Tua going to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Tua to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Left side, Cook. Oh, good move. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Yep. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. From the red zone now, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. A run with Mostert up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Tua's throw is caught here by Anderson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That one complete to Anderson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Tagovailoa. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. That one complete to Hill. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Tua now on first down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins now. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 15. Ooh, with a juke. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A big pickup of 38. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Cousins on first down. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's second down. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Joseph is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it. And he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Tua to try again on second down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Now, he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3 yards remain for second down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Looking to pass. Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Down to the 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing, Cousins. He's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Cook. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. Joseph's got it. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He'll hit Mostert again here. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From midfield, here's Tua. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They'll run the draw with Mostert, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. First down. Here's Cousins. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd and 10. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Cousins on 1st down.
That's complete. It's Cook.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Cousins now.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
So it's a win for the Dolphins here. And